Hey there, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name's Andrew, and in today's episode, we're doing a live chat, open discussion, and I'm also going to give you an update as well as request some feedback from you about the future going ahead for today's show. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy today's episode. If you're returning and a member of the consulting crew, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to the show. My name's Andrew, and today we're just gonna do a laid back, simple, easy, open discussion live chat where we can talk about anything you really want to. I also have a couple questions for you, and we will see where it takes us. No, Fidel, thanks for being here. I'm doing good for the most part. Got a slight headache. I went out in the sun again today, and unfortunately, going out in the sun yesterday gave me a migraine. I was out there for a little bit too long, I think. And maybe I overdid it again today. I don't know. I'm trying to build up to being outside in that brightness. So I had a nice long night because my head was killing me yesterday. And it's nice and bright and warm out there again today. And I'm tired of being cooped up in the house, so I subjected myself to it again. And Kim, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Hope you ladies are having a good day. So, as you can tell, no guest today, but I did actually speak with John, and in the near future, we will be doing a no jab cane giveaway, which will be awesome. And I will have an updated no jab cane to do demonstrations with. I've also been asked to do some extensive demonstrations of its strength and what it can withstand, so that ought to be fun as well. So, how are you all doing today? If you have any questions, feel free to drop them into the live chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Anything specific you want to know about, anything like that, go ahead, drop it in. What's going on, Greg? Thanks for joining me, bro. Hope you're having a good day as well. I actually woke up to a wonderful surprise. I got my stimulus today, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna use that for. Uh, as most of you know that are here in the consulting crew, I've been having a slight issue with getting some of our interviewees onto the channel. Either there's a scheduling issue, or some of them just haven't been returning emails or messages. And I don't want to necessarily keep doing these just random live chats and Q&As and ask me anything every week. And then I also have a lot of different projects I need to get done, like finishing the content for the People of Video transcripts. Gotta get that editing done. I need to get my content done for the creators course. So I am actually considering dropping back down to one stream a week on Mondays. And I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on that. I think doing the stream 2 times a week is a bit much because it's hard to get our other community members on to do their streams with me for interviews. And I don't want to take up everybody's time 2 times a week if that is something that only a few of you want to see out of the vast majority of you. Although I do appreciate all of you who have been coming and seeing me in both streams each week. It is greatly appreciated. But I don't want to overwhelm everybody with 2 videos plus 2 live streams each week either. Because, as most of you know, I am trying to do a crap ton. Monday videos, Monday live stream, Wednesday live stream, Friday video, multiple meetings, projects I still have to get done. And speaking of projects, I actually counted, and I've got like 34 videos I have to go through to get clips to put onto the other channel. Spent the morning fighting with an audio game that Windows Defender thinks is a virus. Now that sucks. Well, thanks, Kim. Greatly appreciated. Uh, That is nice to know anyway. I just want to make sure that I can be able to provide the best content possible for our community. You know, our Monday shows are all recently about making money, and I've got to start getting work done on the future videos that are going to come up at the end of the month for that series. And then I've got to work more on the O&M videos for on Fridays. I'm trying to keep up with the meetings that I'm doing with the mentors. Plus, right now I'm also doing Lita for the second time around, which is live streaming every day in April as well as August. And that has been the majority of my evening. As soon as I get done here, I'll be back over there. That way I can get that taken care of. It's, you know, me trying to spread myself thin again and trying to do like 20 things at one time. And it would be nice to be able to do everything and have everything scheduled just flow easily, but you know, Thanks, Vidal. Um, Now my question for you is, what can I help you with? What would you like to see in the O&M videos? Do you need help with figuring out cane tips? Do you need help figuring out what style of uh, device to use? Or do you need help finding a device? You know, do you need help with content creation? You know, the Friday show is open to just about any content that you would really like to see. Monday has been kind of the money making series, so I want to stick with that, but I do want to ensure that the Friday videos are something that are going to benefit you. Oh, coffee, coffee, coffee. Sometimes I wish I could just trade eyeballs with somebody that has 20/20 vision. It would be nice. Make things a lot easier. Mm, how's your weather in your area? Today is the second day of 80 degrees and super bright outside. So it's nice, but at the same time, man, that brightness is killing on the eyes. Yeah, Greg, I am considering taking a break from doing the Wednesday show just so I can focus on getting more of this stuff done because I've got the Monday show that I have to record videos for because we've literally got 3 more weeks after, well, technically, because Monday is past now, we've got 2 more weeks, I do believe, of the Monday series of 5 ways to be able to make money from home and online. And then I have to start on the deep dive videos. And there's over 80 different ways for you to be able to make money from home and online that I want to do a deeper dive in instead of just going, hey, here's 5 different options each Monday. And then we've got the Friday series of videos, which is the variety O&M, uh, things not to say to the blind and visually impaired, things not due to the blind visually impaired, uh, accessibility features, and everything else from season one that I still want to do, and then anything else specifically that you and the community need help with or would like to see. Plus, I have to finish editing the book for People of Video so I can get that to Dan. I've got my book that I'm slowly going to work on. I'm not in a rush per se to get that done, but I am trying to get the one done for Dan. And then I need to start working on my content creators course for our community to be able to learn how to do everything from the very beginning up to advanced, and at the moment I don't have the time to do it because I've got trying to make sure I'm ready for Monday's show. Tuesday mornings I have meetings with the live streaming pros, and on Wednesdays I've got our afternoon stream, plus trying to work on getting the Friday show done. Thursday I've got the meeting with the coaching group for the live streaming pros. Plus, I'm one of the advancement pod testers, so that means I have more work to do for that to be able to be ready for the weekend's meeting. And then there is the Friday series, and then supposed to have the mastermind group at some point, but I'm still waiting to see everybody get their responses in on when they're available. I know you said that you weren't always going to be available for the Sunday mornings, and then on Sunday evenings, I have the advancement pod meeting. So I'm trying to make sure that I get everything scheduled out to where it's manageable. You know, I don't want to burn out as everybody keeps telling me to calm down on, because staying up for 20 hours a day, or in some cases 36 to 48 hours at a time. Hey Ryan, thanks for being here. But yeah, that's why I'm considering doing a temporary hold on the Wednesday shows. I will still be reaching out to all of you that have been on before to figure out a day that we could still get you back on like I had originally planned, seeing how a few people that said that they would haven't been on or responded to any messages or emails. So we're not going to entirely quit everything. We're just going to cut back on the one live stream. But most of you are in the consulting crew group anyway. So what I was considering is, for those of you that are in the community group, I can always post on there, let you know in advance, okay, we're going to stream this week, but maybe not next week. And we can work it that way. Because I would like to get back into having some extra sleep, especially now that I've got the new camera I still haven't experimented with to be able to go out and really start getting anything done with it. I just hurried up, set it up, and that's where it's been. I haven't moved it yet. And we've got a couple weeks and the full moon is coming, and I want to be able to get photos of that with the new camera to see how well that's going to turn out as well. Because the more I can learn about that now, the more content I'll be able to record or do live streams on for the rest of the community on how to work one if you have one, what they're capable of. You know, I want to do all kinds of stuff, but I don't necessarily have the time to do everything I want. So I have to start prioritizing and scheduling things out a little bit better than what I have been. Like, I've noticed a couple of our community members haven't even been around lately, so I don't know if they're still out on vacation or if it's a scheduling conflict, because I know we all have our own live streams that everybody is doing. Well, other than Kim, who I am trying to convince. I know. Quit picking on Kim. But I think it would be awesome anyway. Just picking on you, Kim. You don't have to do nothing. I just love picking on you all because, it's our thing. Kind of like Greg with the whole high bindies thing. Kind of surprised Danny Mac's not here. Alright, Greg. Well, we can chat in Facebook land or in the community group. Either way, I'll hit you up. Just got so much I'm trying to do and want to do that it's hard to prioritize what do I do now and what do I wait for later. You know. Not to mention the other day I got a little irritated. I was trying to do a video and my software updated, so I actually had to uninstall and reinstall the freaking program to do it just so I could have features back because, you know, we have technology that they've got bugs in here. We're going to fix the bugs, but we're also going to take features away, which makes no sense because those features are what make the software great. And that kind of irritated me to have to spend another hour and a half to get the program back to how it was because, heaven forbid they fix something right the first time instead of screwing stuff up in the process. Which I really don't understand how they do that. But, here, we're going to fix this bug, we're going to make an improvement to this, and that. But, oh, by the way, we might have fixed these things, but we screwed that up. We'll have you on sometime, Vidal. We'll just have to figure out a time that works for you. Oh, I'm telling you, Kim, if they tested anything anymore, it would be great because maybe, just maybe, if they fully tested things after they make their improvements, everything would work. maybe. But you never know. Based on how corporations are these days, it is very, very, very hard to tell. Oh, it's not even Windows that's bugging me. Thankfully, fingers crossed, Windows updates really hasn't screwed up on me lately. Now, my editing software, on the other hand, that is what's bugging me, and that is from Vegas Creative Software, which is also known as Magix, who happens to be my audio editing, my music studio stuff. And I've got over 10 years in with them, and I'm actually talking and waiting for them to respond about a possible affiliate deal or partnership because of using their stuff for so long. Hell, I've been with that company so long, I practically have my own tech support representative. I usually, if I have any issues, email them, and within anywhere between 4 hours and 24 hours, I have the same representative always working with me to resolve the issue. And sometimes he's even quicker than the 4 hours. And it says right on their stuff that it can take anywhere from 48 to 72 hours to even get a response. And I've been like, I don't know how, but to me, it seems like I've been put onto a high priority list when it comes to that specific tech support. So I just wish that I didn't have to have so many issues with the updates. Hey, Pikachu, how are you? Nice seeing you again. Hope you're doing well. Been wondering what's going on with you. Haven't seen you in the streams lately. I have seen you post a couple times on your wall, but I've got so much going on Facebook that I don't really get to see a lot of your posts unless I actually go hunting for them because good old Facebook. Here, let's show you one post from a friend and like 5 freaking ads or more for sponsored shit. And then it's here's another friend, and oh, by the way, here's another 5, 10 ads for something else. Oh, nice. You lucky. I'm surviving. Working myself to death as usual. And Greg, you're lucky. Yeah, it might be tough work for the web developers, but you're lucky, man. She can actually create things for you. I, on the other hand, have to rely on if and whenever we get updates on things to have stuff taken care of. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that series. We've got 2 to 3 weeks. That actually, here, I'll open up YouTube and see how much time we have left on it, just to make sure. Hopefully my fan is not too loud. This computer is definitely going to have to go in and get checked out, because if it starts making that noise crap again right away, I'm mad. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3 more videos. So when is the 26th is the last in the current series, and then I will begin the deep dive into what I've covered so far. And each of those videos will be dedicated to one of the 5 options each week. So April 26th will be the last show on Mondays. Okay, Kim, thanks for joining us today. I hope you have a good evening. But the 26th will be the last day of the series of 5 ways to be able to make money from home and online. And then after that, we will go into one option from all of those videos each week. Awesome. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, it kind of bugs me. I love having the turbo fan, but sometimes when it kicks into gear like that, one of the fans, actually, that's probably why. I think the other fan that was going all haywire has finally died, because I'm not even feeling the vibration from that fan on the computer on that side anymore. So I think that bearing might have went out and crapped out that fan on me, which isn't good, because what good is a computer with only one fan working? Especially when you spend an entire freaking stimulus check and then some on it. They definitely don't make things the way they used to, and it drives me nuts. That it, I'm so tired of crap products. It absolutely drives me nuts. And then on top of it, they're making things even more expensive. You know, like, I'm thankful, don't get me wrong, that I got the stimulus to have the extra money on hand. But at the same time, just by getting that damn check, everything else is going to inflate in price. And I mean everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Absolutely everything is going up in price just because of the stimulus. Everybody thinks it's, well, supply and demand. No, that's not it. It's all because the government's giving us money, so they have to make that money back somehow. So you've got the companies that are currently losing out money or having to cut down on employees, so they've got to make their money back somehow, even though they got rid of some of the employees, so they technically saved. They're still losing out on a lot of business thanks to the travel restrictions and everything else. Then you've got the wonderful government being the way that they are, who are going to punish us while they don't do anything to the corporations because they're going to give them tax breaks and everything else. Plus, they're getting their own little stimulus type thing going on as well. I am using a condenser mic. Actually, I do believe it's a dynamic condenser, but I would have to look. It's been so long. I've had this microphone for a while now. Let's see. Um, what is it classified as? Where is it? Yeah, it's condenser mic. I actually thought about getting a shotgun mic because then it would be more focused. And then I could technically be able to get the microphone entirely out of the camera shot because it would be up here mounted on top of the camera or anywhere for that matter because I could have it mounted on something other than the camera. But it I just want to make sure that the fans on the computer aren't getting too loud because that would irritate me to have that loud noise in the background. But who knows? Maybe that's what I'll do is do some research on a new mic and a case for the camera. That way I can go out and do some O&M videos and be able to have a microphone mounted on the camera or either get a wireless lapel mic. That way camera can sit in one particular spot and I can still be able to have that good audio from a distance. Yeah, on the iPhone and iPad, the only way you're gonna get good audio straight from that is to be like right on top of it in order to get the good, clean, crisp audio. Um, on the computer, it is a little bit better, but if you were to actually have a dedicated microphone, whether it's a standard handheld microphone or on a stand or a lapel mic, it would be even better quality. Awesome. Thanks, Greg. All right, because it was bugging me. To me, it's loud. But that's probably just because I'm the one sitting here with it running, and for as loud it is to me, I would assume it'd be in the background. But it's nice to know that the fan's kicked in and it's not. So that's that's good. That makes me much happier to know that it can kick in that loud and be quiet on camera. At least it's not buzzing. That's all that matters. As soon as I can get the fan situation taken care of for the one that seems to have taken a crap on me, it will be even better. Because that one fan won't be fighting as hard to keep the system cool. Pardon me. Alright, so we got about 15 minutes roughly left in today's show. Yeah, maybe. It's hard telling. If you got earbuds in and you're not hearing, you might not necessarily hear it in your headphones. Really? Oh, that's nice to know. Thank you, Vidal. I will have to see if I can fix that by next week or figure out what the manufacturer says about fixing the fan because I've only got a few more weeks left on the manufacturer's warranty. Which is another thing that irritates me is what is the deal with extended warranties that you purchase? Shouldn't that extended warranty last an extra year past the manufacturer's warranty? Because, most products have a 1 year warranty from the manufacturer. And then you have the insurance that you pay extra for an extended warranty. Well, May 5th is the 1 year for this computer. But yet the extended warranty expires on the same day. How is that an extended warranty? That's not extended. That's the same year length as the manufacturer's warranty, which seems to me should be at the very minimum, if it's going to be an extended warranty, that maybe give us a half a year past the manufacturer's warranty. I understand the extended warranty does cover a little bit more than what most likely the manufacturers would cover, but when it comes to workmanship and manufacturers defects and stuff like that, like this fan not working, that's automatically covered. So it's an Asus ROG Zephyrus G15, which is at the time when I bought it was $1,500, and now thanks to the pandemic, it is a $2,000 computer. Which again irritates me because them increasing prices on everything is just nuts. Especially when it comes to Asus. Their products are usually freaking spot on. That's the whole reason I got this computer, is because it is an Asus. It's a gaming laptop, and it had all the features that I needed for accessibility. You know, the pinch zoom, the turbo fan to be able to keep everything cool. It's got a lot more accessibility built into it for the screen. I did play around with the narrator, which is a little bit better compared to previous versions on like Windows 7 and stuff like that. So I am going to actually check out more of the Windows 10 built-in accessibility features to be able to do videos on as well, just to help those in the community who are trying to do things on the computer and aren't sure how to access them or know what features are available. Yes, Windows is getting better with their accessibility. It would have been nice to been able to see the conference that Sam from The Blind Life did, but I I just couldn't see myself spending that much money just to hear about accessibility features on Windows and things like that when you can go straight to the manufacturer's website and get more information than what I believe we would have got from that conference. Yes, definitely an expensive computer. Um, oh yeah, Mac. I I haven't touched a Mac or an Apple computer since I was in high school 20 years ago, and I didn't like it. It was one of those Apple all-in-ones, you know, so everything was literally in the monitor, and then you had your keyboard that was separate. And I absolutely hated that computer. It was so freaking slow, and it froze up all the time that I couldn't stand using Mac or Apple products at that point anymore. And now we got all the iPads and iPhones and everything else, and it's just like, yeah, no, 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 not my thing. I've been Android forever, been PC forever. Hell, my first computer was Windows 95, I do believe. Either way, it ran off freaking DOS. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing too. Is Macs are super super expensive. And from what I've heard the other day from a friend is if you're an Android user and you actually want to switch from Android over to iPhone, it's a pain in the ass because of the way that they have to set up your account and everything else. And it's like, yeah, no, not even bothering. No, 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 no. Now, maybe if they paid me, Maybe if they paid me to switch over to Mac, maybe I'd do it. But I really don't see them paying me to go and switch over to Mac, so I don't see it happening. That's why I have people like you in the community who do use those products, because then I can have you on as the resident expert when it comes to them items. Using voiceover and the high contrast and everything else that they have. Although there are some of our community members who would rather ask me how to fix something, and all I do is Google it 99% of the time to find the answer. Yeah, the Apple tax. Hey, Terrence, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining us. Holy crap. Yeah, I know. If it took me 3 years to be able to raise the money to get a Mac, there is no way in hell I would get a Mac. I would rather go and take that money and buy one badass PC. And more specifically, if I had to go in 3 years, I would just send the money straight over to Terrence at Inside the Lab and have him build me one for that. Just saying. Oh yeah, 3 years of saving to get a Mac. No. Yeah, that 3 years to save up money to get a Mac. No. We just send a check right over to Terrence. Be like, here you go, brother. Hook me up with something badass. I need a computer that can do this. As long as I can create my music and edit my videos, that's all that matters to me. It's the only reason I got this laptop that I got now is because it's it's a gaming computer that has enough RAM and processing power to be able to manage my software. Thank you, brother. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully, it will be better even more here in the near future. I'm trying to figure out a couple of things to set up yet to be able to improve even more. I've got the old camera I was using, cell phone, for a second angle that I have to figure out a couple issues with in order to make that work. I've got the mixer I have to figure out with the mix minus and everything else to be able to get the music in the background again. Because the last time I tried it, I had a couple minor issues, so I've got to figure that out. Yeah, I actually thought about liquid cooled. The turbocharged, no problem. That's what this one is. That's why I loved Asus and got this one, is because my Windows 7, which is actually sitting down here on the shelf of my desk, and that was the first computer for a laptop that had the turbocharged fans. And that's what made me want to get this one that I have now. Had I had the money when I got this one, I probably would have went with the more expensive version, which was like $2,500, close to $3,000, and it was liquid cooled and turbocharged. I think that it actually had a different processor in it too that was a little bit better. Plus, the screen was different. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I'm not a PC gamer. That's why it's like, hey, this will work. It's got the RAM. It's got the processing power. Good enough. As long as I can create my music, create my videos, live stream, I'm good. I'm a PlayStation guy. Yeah, but those got awesome content. All right, couple more minutes and we are at the end of our show. So if anybody has any questions, real quick, feel free to drop them into the live chat. If you're watching on the replay, feel free to drop them in the comments section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them real quick before we close out today's show. Um, if you haven't already joined us on Facebook, feel free to do so. We do have the Consulting Crew community on there. We can chat more one on one with each other and discuss things that I don't always talk about here on the channel. And you can get one on one help from me if you need it. We also have the community members who have a great deal of experience as well, with, as you can see here in the live stream, of iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers. They are the resident experts compared to me when it comes to Apple products. What do you mean by you had access to clip art, Vidal? Are you talking about like the paint program or something? Yeah, smart ass Greg. You can try getting them numbers, but you's not gonna get them. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that work? Hello, we are calling to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. I am so tired of getting them kind of freaking spam calls. Although, speaking of phone calls, I did actually talk to one of my cousins today for the first time in months. And there is a good possibility that I'm not like patting myself on the back just yet, but but there is a possibility that he and I will get it together here in the very near future and be able to discuss him potentially helping me be able to start up the business side of everything to where I don't have to try doing workarounds or anything anymore. So I might just have my stuff figured out to where I'll be able to make money to get off of disability, as well as help the community even more. So that ought to be very exciting. I'm like eager to figure out everything with him because if we can do that, it'd be awesome. Because then the nonprofit idea will actually work because you can't have a nonprofit with just one person. Oh, all right. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I always my clip art was always going to Google and finding it that way. Now I've got Canva, so I just use that for clip art if I need it. Which they're making some awesome progress over there at Canva. Before I would have to use a program, well, website called remove.bg to remove the backgrounds from images, and now I don't have to do that. I can do that all right in Canva. So that makes things a lot easier. I think you might want to change the pin for your phone, Greg. Yeah, I never heard of clip art until now. So that kind of sucks for me, but yet it sucks more for you because you use the program and I never heard of it till now. I used Paint and I just searched online to find the clip art I needed. Now I don't have to worry about that no more. But alright, crew, we are at the top of the hour, so I want to thank you all again for joining me today. It is greatly appreciated. Again, if you haven't already joined us on the Consulting Crew group on Facebook, please feel free to do so. It'd be awesome to have you there. You can ask questions, get to know the rest of the community more on a one-to-one basis. You can chat with me, get help on projects, get questions answered. We can chat about just about anything you want there because I do not censor anyone. Just like I won't censor myself here on the platform in the live streams. Nice, Fidel. Nice. Yeah. I never knew about all that for clip art. Never used it. But then again, I didn't do PowerPoint either. I haven't done PowerPoint since I was in school. And now I actually have to do similar kind of things for my content creators course. So I'll be working with slides and stuff like that here in the near future. But like I said, I got Canva now. Canva Pro. It's awesome. But I hope all of you have a wonderful day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. If you enjoyed today's conversation, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. And for you over there on Twitch, thank you for joining me as well. It is greatly appreciated. We will return to having Twitch as our usual third party stream as I multicast now because of the whole snafu with Twitter shutting down its Periscope products. Greg, you can discuss just about anything you want to within the community, but I don't know if you're really going to want to put that in there. That's entirely up to you. You should know me by now. I don't censor that. Nope. I didn't serve 8 years in the Marine Corps to censor anybody. Freedom of speech is something I will always defend, even if it's something I don't agree with. You have your opinion, I have mine. We can agree to disagree and debate things like adults, because we are adults, at least last I checked. I know there's quite a bit of older people out there who don't seem to be, but, that's a discussion for some other time. But thank you all again for joining me today. It is greatly appreciated. Greg at the Blind Guy Show, Vidal the Blind Reader, Kim Lackey, Terrence at Inside the Labs, BC Tech, and Ryan. Thank you as well. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you all have a good one. Stay safe, and hopefully, your weather will be nice for you. And I will see you in our next live stream on Monday. I am going to try to get more content done for our Friday videos and begin working on the information for the upcoming series of the deep dive on ways to make money from home and online. If you have any specific ones that you would like to see come up first in the next series, please feel free to hit me up on social media. If for any reason you aren't comfortable asking questions in the live stream, in the comment section below on the replay, you can always hit me up on social media or by email at consultablindguy consult.ablindguy@gmail.com or at andrew@consultablindguy.com. Until the next time, peace out, and we'll talk to you soon.